What's up everyone, this is Fish Tank and welcome to my reef. This video is the contest entry for Slim Tim. So let's start with the livestock of this tank. I love my livestock, I'm really happy I bought all of them, so let's get going. My first fish is the bicolor angelfish. The bicolor angelfish typically have a reputation of being very mean and nippy to corals. I even have a softcore in here and it doesn't mind it at all. In my opinion, these angelfish are really good for beginners, since they are one of the most beautiful dwarf angelfish and they are very peaceful. This angelfish also just loves my clownfish, which you'll see later in this video. The purpose of this fish in my tank is to nip at algae on the rocks, which he actually usually does, as you can see in this video. My next fish and my favorite fish is the cloggy clownfish. I have always loved clownfish, but I wanted something different, so I went ahead and bought a cloggy clownfish together with my sea bear anemone. As you can see here, the bicolor angelfish and the clownfish are just best friends. They really love each other and they're really peaceful. The purpose of this fish in my tank is basically to help my sea bear anemone. This fish is also an aggressive eater, so he is really good at catching food, so that helps me to not overfeed as much. Although my cloggy clownfish is really shy, whenever he sees me he just darts back into his caves together with the bicolor angelfish. Although he is getting more brave with time, so I'm really happy for that. The coolest thing is by far the sea hare. I had a huge hair algae and bryopsis problem in this tank, and this sea hare took care of it within 2 days, so that was just amazing. No hair algae is left. But this sea hare has to go back to its store because I can't keep it well nourished anymore. It's pretty sad because I really love this sea hare. He is so cool and he really brings a lot of variety into the tank. Although you can feed it with kelp and colaper, but I just don't got that, so I can't feed it. But when I sometime can grow that, I will definitely buy a new sea hare and basically feed it with that. I also got 3 hermit crabs. I'm really happy for these guys because they're really cool and they really fast scavenge all the food that goes down to the bottom and in between the rocks. They actually also eat a little bit of algae, which is really nice. The next invertebrate is the scarlet skunk cleaner shrimp. This is an awesome shrimp. I love this guy. He often cleans my fish from parasites like ick, which is really nice. This shrimp is also a very good scavenger. The purpose of this shrimp is basically to repel parasites from my fish, which is very important when you got a saltwater reef tank. He is also really beautiful with those colors. The next topic is the hardscape, and I'll explain to you every single corner of my hardscape in this video. Me and my dad set this hardscape up together, and we really think it turned out very well. It looks a lot like a reef, and there's actually a lot of holes and crevices where the water can flow through, so there's a lack of dead spots, which is, very important. There are also 3 caves in this hardscape, which helps the fish from hiding, and that is very important for new fish at least. It's also much more interesting watching the fish dart in and out of the caves. The first cave is the upper cave, which you see up here, where typically my sea hare and my shrimp hides, but not really my fish, they just sometimes dart in and out of it. This is the next cave, which is the lower cave. This is a very special cave to the fish because they always hide down there. It also connects to another cave, which I will show you later in this video. this is the right side of the back cave where the lower cave actually connects to. My clownfish loves to be here, as well as my sea hare and the shrimp. And this is the left side of the cave where my sea bear anemone has anchored. This is often why the clownfish hides behind that cave. Other than that, there's also a lot of small holes and cracks in between the rocks where the water can flow through and basically get rid of dead spots, which is very, very nice. The next topic is corals, so let's get going. The first coral that I bought is the Cordelia finger lily, which I by the way got a guide on, so go check that out. A link will be down in the corner. I bought this coral because of its beauty, but also because of its easy care. It's very easy to care for. My other coral is the Duncan coral, which is one of my favorite corals. I just wait on it to grow a lot more. I chose this coral partly on its looks, but also because it has a lot of movement. It's also very, very fun to feed. Now I know that this is not a coral, but here is the sea bear anemone. The sea bear anemone is one of my favorite anemones. They're beautiful, but they're very expensive. They're also very hard to care for, but it's good with a challenge every now and again. This is one of the rare white blue tip sea bear anemones, and it's not bleached, but this is just how it looks. This sea bear anemone is very, very healthy, got a lot of colors, eats very well, and it's just awesome. I'm really happy that I got it. It's basically a trophy of my tank. So thanks for watching. This is the end of this episode. Remember to check out Slip Tim. A link will be in the video, also in the description. He's an awesome guy. Join his contest, and good luck to everybody else who joined this contest. This is Fish Tank, and see you guys in another video.